I met Charlie for the first time in July of 2001. I went on his podcast, and I think we approached each other with a lot of trepidation at that time, but by the end of the podcast, we were soulmates, we were spiritual brothers, and we were friends. And over the next couple of years, our friendship blossomed. He ended up being the primary architect of my unification with President Trump.
If you missed what he said, here's comedian Troy Bond summing it up.
He said that he met Charlie Kirk in 2001 when RFK was 50 and Charlie was 8. I guess they met at a Diddy party. I'm not sure. I'm only telling Charlie Kirk jokes because I feel closer to him in this basement. I'm not celebrating his death. I'm not his wife. I honored him. This morning I was making an omelet and it was all brown eggs. And I looked at it and I said, boy, I hope they're qualified. See, when I tweeted that he died, people did not like it. MAGA was surprised. I didn't even know they could read.
That line of the two meeting when Kirk was 8 and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. calling them soulmates is eyebrow raising, to say the least.
It had to do with others. They seem to all be nuclear testing. Russia? We have more nuclear weapons than anybody. We don't do testing. You know, we've halted it many years ago. But with others doing testing, I think it's appropriate that we do also.
Any details around the testing, sir? Like where, when?
It'll be announced. You know, we have test sites.
Not a good sign here, by the way.
I got a personal beef with Trump. Politics aside, here's my beef. Last January, he almost started World War III when he bombed Iran. I'm in prime draft age. I'm not doing a push-up for somebody that looks like they've never done a push-up before, all right? Just not doing it. So, when they were talking about bringing the draft back, I went out to commit some felonies. That way I'd be ineligible. And when I came home, Trump was giving the press conference. I was like, I gotta watch this shit. Weird time to get up. That was almost like a 4D comedy set right here. What's her name, Melania? No.
Hilarious, because at this stage, this administration would bypass this just to draft him. On the man many in the MAGA world consider to be a Rambo-like figure.
Trump is kind of built like E.T. I think that's why so many people see themselves in him. I look at Obama and I don't see no characteristics in myself and Barack. Like, he's smarter than me. He kills way more civilians than I do. Numbers. I look at Trump and he's wrong. And he knows that. And he's convincing everyone else he knows is wrong. And I'm like, that's my dog. One public speaker to another, game recognize all the game.
Troy Bond would preach in his latest video on his YouTube channel, which y'all should go subscribe to.
And we've had press conferences. We finished it about a month ago. This is, as you see over here, the Presidential Walk of Fame. And we had this long wall with half windows because that used to be a swimming pool on the other side of the wall. That was the swimming pool where Jackie would say, I hear women inside. Are women inside? Quite a famous, I'm not saying anything, this was a part of a movie. And the Secret Service said, no ma'am, there's no women inside, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am, you're gonna have to move along. But I hear women inside. No ma'am, you'll have to move along, ma'am. So that was the famous swimming pool. Now it's even worse, it's for the media. They covered the pool up. They covered the pool up, and now it's for the media. And I think we have a small representative group. I don't think they allowed the rest of them. I can't believe it. What happened? They're all on the other side of the wall. Can you believe it? Because this is supposed to be sort of a private event. And there is no such thing in politics as a private event. Lindsey, you learned that a long time ago, right? The great Lindsey Graham, doing fantastic. You're up 34 points, Lindsey.
Thank you.
That's not bad, I'll tell you. It's not bad. So we did the Presidential Walk of Fame from the great George Washington all the way to Well, I think we have to rate him above me. So he's less than great, less than George. Somebody went up there, they say, you're the third best president in the United States. This was on television, third best. And they said, who are the first two? George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. And I got extremely angry at this man. You know, you can't. It's going to be tough to beat, Mr. Senator. It's going to be, John. It's going to be very tough to beat Washington and Lincoln, but we're going to give it a try, right? Hey, they didn't put out 8 wars, 9 coming. All right, we put out 8 wars, and the 9th is coming. Believe it or not.
And on the president's press conferences,
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States, the U.S., us. I like that, us, that's a good word, us. The us. The us did a drone strike. You know the drones, they go bing bong, boom, they bing bong boom, bing bong boom, bing bong boom, boom, bing bing bong boom. They were built by a Chinese guy, bing bong boom. He gave us the drones. I said, "Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto." And we did this drone strike, right? You look at the drones. I love the drones. Remember? We did this drone strike with a Death Star. I built the whole Death Star. I ran for president. They said, "Sir, you can't." Trump's the only white dude I've seen doing a white dude voice. Sir, you can't afford a Death Star. And we got the rebels to pay. The rebels paid for this Death Star. You look at the rebels, they got a lot of problems. You look at the rebels, they're radicals, first of all. You look at the so-called Jedi Knights. The Jedi Knights, they got this keepers of peace and justice in the galaxy, and they don't even know what the hell they're doing. You look at this guy, they got Yoda, Lil Yoda, that's who's running them. Yoda, who I think is too old to be running. The Jedi Council, look, he's too old. The other day, Yoda says, try not do or do not. There is no try. I don't even think he knows what the hell he just said. Yoda. Yoda's training Luke Skywalker. Luke is, he's gay. I know that about Luke. I know that for a fact. Luke is gay. I know J.D. Vance. I know the gays. Frankly, I know the gays. They said red standing by. I don't know what the hell happened to Luke. I respected his father. Black guy, Darth Vader, good guy. You gotta look at him. He grabbed Force the way nobody else could. You gotta look at him and you say, wow.
Bond imitates him to a T. Yet one of my favorite Troy Bond moments of all time is this.
Nazis came back. I don't know how, but they came back. And then the 2025 Nazis, they're led by a black dude named Kanye. You know, and like all these people see Nazi shit. Like Elon be doing that gay Nazi salute. I watch Elon Musk, a confirmed autist, in the White House, next to Donald Trump, a convicted felon, talking about getting rid of DEI. I'm like, bitch, you two are the DEI house. If you're upset that Donald Trump is president, don't be, because Elon Musk is.
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.